Welcome back, everybody, to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrien the Crafter. I think we might have a very quick look in our skills. See what we've got. No skill points. We've got a couple of crafting points to throw in. Let's go for double the yield on the nodes. Let's go for that's when flanking. That's right. We're building up our endless endurance, weren't we? Just for the minute. What else were we doing? We're going over here, we're going into fitness, hero's vigor, hasty. Makes her faster, right? Oh, that's right. I wanted to do this as much as I could so that we were resurrecting. I remember I have two things in my messages. Take our attachments. I've noticed now when you take the attachments, you don't have to delete the message. You can just, oh yeah, it's ticked, delete after claim. Oh, that's so good. I like it. All right, new stuff. Ooh, let's use these. Alrighty. Do I have a scroll running? No, I do not. Well, let's fix that then. Yeah, looks like I've got my poisons loaded so I can get them out of my backpack. Hey, well, that's pretty useful. $16 of them, right. I've obviously not been using them as much as I should. Backpack space 82 out of 167, which means I have 85 more. Let's talk to Scout Nadira.
Ah, King Emmerich said you might be coming. The Imperials are here. Did you know this? The king and his men are preparing for an attack even now. Though they are greatly outnumbered, I think it is good that you are here.
Indeed, it sounds like he needs me.
Hurry along then. You will find the king just up the road. I am going to scale this wall and try to get more details on the Imperials' defenses. I will join you shortly.
Sure. All right. Completed striking back. Let me just increase the volume for their speech. Radio. Okay, well, into my Jaffra journal. Hallin's burden. Hallin's stand is under the control of the 7th Legion, an Imperial military force. It appears there's an underground resistance to the Imperial occupation of Hallin's stand. If I'm interested in helping, I should look for like-minded people in the alchemy shop. Let's go. What's that? St. Pellin's Clod. How far away is it? Oh, well, we'll definitely do that. I'm just going to grab everything I can at the moment. Hall of Heroes discovered. Collect that wormwood. Looks like I also have another yes, another quest over there. We'll go and deal with that. As soon as I deal with these.
Ha! Now, I almost feel sorry for the Imperials. Almost.
Hey.
I was wondering when you'd wander up. I knew you wouldn't let me get all the glory. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to take any action until you were with us regardless, but I like to pretend. Anyhow, how in oblivion are you?
I'm doing fine, Your Majesty. How are you?
I feel strong. I'm ready to spill some Imperial blood. This
Okay.
will be remembered as the place where the Imperials made their last stand in Bangkorai. Despite my advisor's concerns, I decided I had to be here and lead the charge myself.
Are you sure that's safe, Your Majesty?
Ha! Are you trying to coddle me now too? I command you, put aside your concerns. This isn't even going to be a real contest. Each of my soldiers can take 10 of theirs, and you can take 100. So, can we get on with this?
Yes, of course, Your Majesty. I'm yours to command.
All right, everyone. This is it. No one is allowed to die until they've taken down at least a dozen enemies. Kill as many as you can. The only exception is the Magus General. She's mine, and mine alone.
Good speech, Emmerich. I can't believe you still fancy me after all these years. Let's get reacquainted then, shall we?
Overconfident as ever, I see. I'm not afraid of you, Septima.
To arms! Defend the king!
You will not! I think we need to spend some alone time, Emmerich. Come, let's find a quiet place.
That didn't go to plan, did it? Trials and tribulations. Let's go talk to Scout Nadira while we're here.
Zet's tears. What has befallen? Who has slain everyone? Where's the king?
The Imperial Magus General killed them and took the king captive.
Oh, merciful Mara. Please say this isn't so.
I'd like to, but I
know
can't.
the king should not have come. Why should he risk his life this way? What will we do now? Someone has to go after him.
I will. Do you know where she might have taken him?
No. I mean, I have scouted out all this area from the ridges above. The Imperial encampment is just over the hill, and then this temple, the Hall of Heroes, it goes on forever.
I understand.
She might have taken the king anywhere in all that space.
Where do you suggest I start looking? Come on, you're the scout.
The encampment. There has been much activity there in recent days. The Imperials have been going in and out of the temple. I have even seen the Magus General herself. Perhaps if you search the encampment, you will find some evidence of her plan.
I'll go search the Imperial encampment then.
You are a brave soul to go after the king on your own. I applaud your courage. I will go to Evermore to request additional support. Then I will return. May Ruptga and all the gods be with you until then.
Anything I should know about the Imperial's defenses?
None, save that they are very well dug in. I would guess that they have been here for several weeks, making preparations for something significant. Most of the Imperial soldiers are in the encampment. I think there are Daedra in the temple itself.
What can you tell me about the temple?
The Hall of Heroes? Oh, it is very, very old, and no one even uses it anymore. Heroes today are entombed at Tuwaka's throne or Motalian necropolis. But long ago, this is where great heroes like Frandar Hunding and Makela Leki were buried.
Why isn't it used anymore?
The Keeper said it should belong to the gods themselves, that mortals were never truly welcome here. Perhaps so. Legends always suggested it was a place where planes collide, where worthy Redguard souls came to make the journey to the far shores.
Understood. They really are dead. Oh, these poor men. Alright. Let me grab this. Okay. Where's that? Oh, over there. Let's go grab this sky shard. Can never have too many of the little devils. We'll pick up some ancestor silk. Oh, and worms. Gotta have those worms. I wondered how I had so many in my backpack before I started fishing for that mythical fish. Mountain flower. What I'm here for. Oh, I have to go down here anyway. There's this sky shard. Alright, and I might as well take out the skeever. Where is it? Oh, we'll take that. Yep, platinum dust. I know, I forget I'm playing this character. Alright, what I came here for wasn't for the Rubido hide nodes, it was actually for the Namira's rot. Alrighty. Oh, let's just head up on this way. Head on up this way.
Circle around.
Assassinate that. Sorry, we're searching for clues to Septima's plan. I think we're going to have to wreak a little bit of havoc in here. The other thing too is if I look at my map, yes, we are right inside the circle for our thing. I know, I've got more beetles coming. There they are. Ooh, on the spirits of hell, most revered Magus General Septima Tharn. I know the 7th Legion's first forays into the Hall of Heroes ended rather unfortunately, but I'm pleased to report that your generous time spent in teaching me the ways of the occult has proven valuable for us both and the Empire as a whole. After spending weeks poring over Manimarco's old notes, I found the key to controlling the spirits of Hell's Shearer. Not only will this incantation force the spirits to leave your soldiers alone, it will even render the spirits subject to your command. As ever, in awe of your bravery and your brilliance, Magus Panbindo Sivio. Well, he has to die when we find him. I'll have that. And that. Anything hiding behind here that I want? No. So, let me just quickly... Right, so we're going to follow that to wherever we can find the thing. It's somewhere over here. We'll take another peek in a minute. We'll just grab these barrels, or rather what's in them.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
We might just take out these guys. Oh, I'm stuck again. I was stuck again. Slap it, bear.
From the side.
I love this bear. Not from the sides. Do you mind? Let me just help the bear while I'm getting stabbed in the kidneys. Listen, you. That was your last free shot. This is someone being very sneaky over in the background there. They're probably here for the same kind of thing I am. If I just can get past these guys without being seen, we might do a little bit of digging, improving her scrying while we can. We want to have glowing chests. Alright, so somewhere in here is what we're looking for. There, smart Alec. W. Just going to try and get everything down to the same level. Okay. Alright, we found it. Got plenty of time. So what I'm doing, if you're wondering, is I'm just clearing. Ah, weird root figure. That's what we wanted. I was hoping for another lead. So let's just gotta remember how to do it now.
Interested?
I'll be at this a while.
Wasting time is an important part of the process.
Antiquities. Current zone. Alrighty, we're going to scry all of them because I want to get up to master level. I don't have the ability yet. So let's scry for a St. Palin's Clod. Alright, so that's scried for. We've eliminated all the false leads. And it's way up there, that's fine. We're going to scry for the weird root figure. Slightly harder. Rightio. So all the false leads are gone. Right, looks like we've got 2 to look for up the top. I have 1 more to scry for. Let's go for Tall Papa's lamp. Alrighty. Out of magicka charges, that's not very nice. Looks like we're doing the rest on our own. It's not quite enough, so we're going to have 1 false lead. And 1 real one. Rightio, well that'll keep us busy for a bit. Now, where were we? Septima's plans. Or Septima's plans. There were some guys waiting here before. Oh no, someone ran past me. I think they killed them. Oh dear. Well, okay, I guess while we're here... Oh, that can't be good. Directive to Centurion Bodanius. Centurion Bodanius, I read your reports on the difficulties you've encountered discerning the secrets of the tombs in the anterior area of the temple, and I'm well aware of the number of soldiers who have been killed in the process. Nonetheless, you will not abandon the effort under any circumstance. Somewhere within those tombs is a mechanism by which you can unseal the doors of the chamber passage, to the chamber of passage. Until such time as these doors are unsealed, you'll work day and night in the attempt to find and activate this mechanism. If you value your own life, I suggest you file no further reports recommending otherwise. Majors General Septima Tharn. Well, well, well. Killed twice. Platinum ring of reduced feat cost. Very nice one too, I might add. Oh, really? Look, you could at least let me finish what I was doing. I know, birds not fooled by spinning kick jumps. Now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Oh yeah, there.
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, they're good people.
I know. On the Chamber of Passage, attention all members of the 7th Legion.
He's not the
Since we
sharpest
breached
arrow in the quiver.
the seals on the Chamber of Passage, many of you have speculated on what I'm doing within. Lest you entertain the idea of taking a peek, let me explain what will happen. The magical forces in the space will permit me to exercise a unique form of punishment. When I subject you to these forces, you'll experience the rapid liquefaction of your skin and your internal organs. Your bones will then wither and crumble within minutes. And finally, your soul will be subjected to re-experiencing this phenomenon for all eternity. Please consider this before interrupting my work. Major General Septima Tharn. Well, well, well. That's rather unfriendly. Let's head on in, shall we? And see what else the Magus General has in store. She has to be stopped. And no hero goes in anywhere thinking the punishment is going to happen to them. I guess we'll find out the hard way. A book. The Red Book of Riddles is right here, my friends. No, we're not doing that. We're reading that. Alright. And then we're ransacking everything in sight. You know how it goes. It's over here. More stuff to ransack. Possibly an angry guard. You can't have that. That's my lunch. Yeah, I know, right? Was your lunch. Now it's mine. And we're there. Slap it, bear. Oh, never mind. Come on. I know, you look after the baby deer. We're good. The fawn. Look after the fawn. If I remember rightly, yeah, these are not lootable pots. All right. Away we go.
Halls of the gods or halls of the dead? Which is it? Is there a difference?
I don't know, Keeper.
Look, another live one. Oh, sorry. I should speak more quietly. Don't want to disturb the dead or the Daedra crawling into this place. I find them very distasteful. Not right for this place. Not right at all.
And who are you?
Me? I'm the keeper of the hall. I am guardian of the gate between here and there, between this place and the next. The living don't belong here. I'm supposed to keep them out, but I seem to have failed at that.
Are you talking about the Imperials?
Yes, especially that cruel, twisted lady Septima Tharn, I believe she is called. She has broken all the rules. I told her as much, I did, but she would not listen. When she leaves, I do not think I will invite her to come back.
Do you know where I can find Septima Tharn?
She's in the Chamber of Passage, but it is a forbidden place. You must get special allowances to go there. This is the Heroes' Hall. You will have to convince them to let you pass.
All right. Where do I find these heroes?
Oh, they're scattered all over this place, everywhere. Getting them to talk is the hard part. They're quiet types.
Oh, you're a
Been
smarty
dead for
butt.
centuries. Frandar Hunding might listen. You'll just have to do some convincing. You have Tuaka's blessing, though.
I'll go look for Frandar then.
I hope Frandar lets you pass. I also hope he has more clarity than you. I wonder why anyone would want to visit the Chamber of Passage, or even the far shores. Aren't there some shores you could visit a little closer to home?
Do you live here in the Hall of Heroes?
Do I live here? That is a strange choice of words. Yes, indeed. As I said, this place is not for the living. It is the dead who actually live here. I simply watch over the place. I go back and forth between here and there.
How did Septima Tharn get into the Chamber of Passage?
If we knew that, then presumably we could force her to leave. That would save us all a lot of trouble, would it not? That would certainly be nice.
Can you tell me more about the far shores?
It is not as far as it sounds, but you do have to die to get there. It is where mortal souls are supposed to go when they pass from this plane. Not all souls find their way, of course, but some of them do not belong anyways. You understand?
I do. Thank you. Let me see what I missed.
I hope
Oh,
Frandar lets you pass.
yeah. We did. We did. We got that. All right. Now I need to find Frandar Hunding's burial chamber. I know. She's a bit rough, isn't she, that snake? I'm going to assume that I should probably not be looting the king's tombs. Oh, look, he has friends. Not for long. There's normally 3 of them. That looks like someone over there having a bit of fun. I think he stopped long enough to make sure I was doing okay, and then went on. He's a little bit ahead of me in the adventure. Alrighty. Grab that harvester. Excellent. Oh, I missed one. Let me just pick up the treasure over here. Hi, treasure. I know what. Enter Frandar Hunding's tomb. I think the other guy's doing it by stealth. We're not very stealthy. I'm terrible at stealth. Every time I try and be stealthy, yeah, I fail miserably. Usually end up in more trouble than if I just stomped my way through like some kind of stormtrooper. They can always add more apples. I'm hungry. And besides, one of my other little characters, oh no, it was Tamrien who boosted her stats. I know. Frandar Hunding's like, are you sure there? Are you right? Have you had enough? Oh, melons. No, I do not have enough melons. Grab the bread, grab the bananas, grab the apples, grab whatever's in there, shadow spun breeches. Talk to Frandar Hunding.
I know you, your spirit. But you belong in this place no more than the others, the invaders. Why do you come here? Why do you disturb my rest?
I need to get into the Chamber of Passage.
Of all the places in this temple you do not belong, it is there you belong the least. But I sense that where the others have come to violate the chamber's sanctity, you have come to restore it.
Yes.
I will give you my blessing, if you prove worthy.
How do I prove myself worthy?
The invaders have taken my scrolls.
I'll get them back.
4 sacred writings from the Book of Circles. They describe the principles one must master in the various seasons of life. Recover the scrolls, place them on the appropriate pedestals, and earn my blessing.
I'll find and return the scrolls to their pedestals. In the season of life in which I shivered from the frost's fall, so did I find myself called upon to cast aside the notions of my destiny that I had deemed true. I left the land of my home, to which I did not return for all my future days. Under Sarakal's ever-changing influence, the sword singer must do the same to achieve mastery of sacrifice. Right, let's go find him. That's 1. I know. Webs means there's spiders. Mastery of discipline. In the season of life in which I pass through the rain's hand. Listen, you, I'm busy. Reading. And you disturbed it. Rude. Spriggan's helmet, that's always nice. Mastery of wisdom. In the season of life in which I was exposed to the hearth's fire, into deep contemplation did I withdraw to ponder the nature of truth. I sharpened my mind as my blade and defined the principles I'd honor for all my future days. With Tava's blessing, the sword singer must do the same to achieve the mastery of wisdom. In the season of life in which I marched beneath the sun's height, before the power of the gods did I kneel. I dedicated myself wholly unto the spirit of the sword to forge my shehai, which I would wield for all my future days. With tall Papa's blessing, the sword singer must do the same to achieve the mastery of devotion.
From the sides!
A radish? Are you kidding? All right. So I'm thinking, sacrifices winter. Wisdom was autumn, wasn't it? Then discipline and devotion.
Very well. You have my blessing. Now you must seek my sun spirit. Speak to Divad.
All right, I'll do that. Ugh. So what I did was I arranged it in the order of seasons. So there was one that mentioned the sun's height, which had to be summer. There was one that mentioned something that sounded like autumn. And there was one that mentioned something that sounded very much like winter. So and so I organized them in the seasons. Which is how we got them together there. I know, just slapping it with the bear. Getting a few nice treasures out of it. Not seeing many recipes though. Oh, I went right past where I needed to go. Typical, typical, typical. Divad Hunding, you said.
Move to flank!
That looks like all of them. Very good, bear. Well, someone's not going to be a very happy bunny with me.
Circle around!
There we go. It's like an I was here for adventurers, just corpses of dead dead monsters everywhere you look. Divad.
I sense great determination in you, living one. But very few of the living are foolish enough to trespass in these hallowed halls. Even fewer are foolish enough to seek entrance into the Chamber of Passage. This is your intention, though, is it not?
Yes, and your father has given me his blessing.
And you have already achieved in life that which gave me great difficulty. My father's influence, though, was only one aspect of what guided my life's purpose. In truth, it was my mother's role, the sacrifice she made, that defined my destiny.
What sacrifice did your mother make?
When Emperor Hera's soldiers came to arrest me, they struck my mother and she was slain. It wasn't until that moment I embraced the way of the sword. To earn my blessing, light the braziers in the chamber above in the colors to honor her sacrifice.
All right. How do I light the braziers?
You'll find the braziers are already lit. You must simply cycle through the colors on each brazier to match the memory of my mother's final moments. It's getting the colors in the correct order that matters.
And how do I know the order of the colors?
Turn and observe the moment of my mother's sacrifice. Remember it as I do. Take it into your heart and light the fires of my memory.
I'll light the braziers in the colors of your memory. Red. Okay. Red. Is that, what color is that? Is that red, green, blue, and yellow? Red, green, blue, yellow. Let's see if we can do this. This was blue. Or was it white? Oh, I see. Hang on. Red. Green. Blue. No, hang on. This is yellow. This is blue.
Thank you for honoring my mother's memory. You have my blessing. Now you must seek out Makela Leki.
Okay, don't kill that. That's that's a PC.
It takes a brave soldier to enter the Chamber of Passage, but courage alone is not what defines a warrior. One has already breached the chamber without my blessing, but you come behind seeking just that, do you not?
I do. I seek to stop the one who went in there.
And by seeking our blessing, you show that you deserve such an honor. The one who breached the chamber, this Septima Tharn, she has strength, courage, and even wisdom, but she lacks an essential quality of a true Onse.
What quality is that?
The answer is the key to my blessing. You will find several impressive swords in this chamber. They are only symbols of ideals, but bring me the blade a true swordslinger would wield, and I will grant you entrance to the Chamber of Passage.
I will choose the appropriate sword then. The High King. The Magus Lord. A simple training sword. And the Saint.
You must think as Swordslinger would. Which blade would be most suitable for a warrior who has achieved mastery of his or her technique?
I believe I have the correct blade.
Very well then. Which blade is it?
This one.
Well done. A true Swordslinger would select the training sword because it is the swordsman, not the sword, that matters. You understand true humility. You have my blessing. You may enter the Chamber of Passage.
Thank you. Because humility is what Septima Tharn lacks. It makes sense. Sword singers are not saints. Oh, right. Oh, a recipe. Borscht. I'm not sure I have that one. We'll have to check it out in a minute. So away we go. Making sure we have the right passage. Yeah. I like this adventure. This one's a nice, it's not a soft adventure, but it's a nice keeper.
Heroes? Gods, Imperials, who's in charge here? You! You've earned the blessings of the heroes, but blessings will only get you through the door. Are you really ready for what lies on the other side?
I don't know. What lies on the other side?
Something that no mortal has ever seen. Until that nasty woman went in there, of course. And who knows what she might have done to the place. I guess you'll be finding out soon enough, though.
I guess.
The real mystery is what's a woman like that wanting to do in a place like this? She has a prisoner. But the Chamber of Passage is not a place for holding someone. It's a place for sending someone on.
Sending someone on to where?
To the far shores, of course. This is it. This is the path the souls of heroes take to move on to the afterlife, as some call it. Souls used to be flying through here all the time. Guess there just aren't as many heroes anymore.
Is Septima Tharn trying to get to the far shores?
Think it's just an elaborate suicide plot? Afraid I don't share your optimism. But what is she doing in there? I'd say only the gods know. But I don't think they do. The way I look at it, there's only one way to find out.
I understand. I'm going in. All right. Thank you. All right, let's see what we can find. No, that's the alchemy shop. Alright, so I just need to grab this. Grab my quests. Hallin's... Oh, to walk on far shores. We'll go back to Hallin's Burden once we've got this part here done. How are we going for quests? Story quests. We've got 5 more story quests to go. That's not a lot. Yes, I'm looking for chests. Why do you ask? Of course I'm looking for chests.
Look, Emmerich, your savior has arrived. Or is that your executioner?
It's good that you're here, my friend. Though, I'm afraid I may be dying.
Hold on, we can get you healed.
You're a good friend, courageous and loyal, and all that. But you're a terrible liar. I just wish it wasn't that wench Septima that killed me.
Your Majesty?
I suppose I must say goodbye, my friend.
No. Come back
See you
here.
on the other side.
You certainly will. Come back here. It's not your time. On the far shores, according to Yokudan law, there's no hunger, thirst, or fatigue, but there are enough glorious challenges to keep a warrior spirit engaged forever. Really? Well, I don't want to be here forever. I'm here for one person. Now I'm probably going to have to get permission to get his soul back. And he's not going to thank me because he's been wounded and he hurts. Man, when I get my hands on that mage, we are going to have... Well, you know what? I'm not even going to bother talking. I'm just going to get with the murdering.
You're here too. Can you get us back? It's quite pleasant here, but I'm not ready to die yet. We can't let them win.
Right.
Hush now, Emmerich. Your death matters little. There are other kings. It's this one I wanted. The one who's been holding the Covenant together at every turn. The vestige from Cold Harbor. Didn't think I knew, did you? I did, and I knew I couldn't kill you. On Mundus. Here, though, you're severed from Cold Harbor, from your soul. Here, you're stuck. Goodbye now.
Insolent necromancer! The far shores is no prison in which you can place your enemies. You dare to come here and then expect to live freely? I think not. You, though, are no less a fool. An honorable fool. Fool nonetheless.
Did I upset another god?
Very well, though.
Oh!
I have an offer. Slay this wretched woman, and you and your liege can return to the Mundus.
I'll leave whenever I damn well please. But I'll enjoy teaching you both a lesson in power first.
There you are. Have a bird. To the head. Oh no, it looks like Smacko Bear, wherever she is.
Here or there, the dead are mine to command. Hellshira, rise and fight!
I like the way they line up. I don't like the way they all line up against me. Am I there? That's just rude. I do like the way they're taking turns though, that's rather sweet. Oh no, now they're not. A little bit of brutality would be good, and Bear, I think another slap is in order. Very good, Bear. And they just keep coming. What did you expect? Is the land of the dead. Look, stop pincushioning me. Even in real life, that's just not on. And besides, I can free the dead this way. Where are you, Septima? You cheating wench. Slap her there. Someone needs a good slapping. You're there to deliver it. I don't know why I'm using potions. Mine. Hi, King Emmerich.
Well, that was demoralizing, wasn't it?
Your death matters little, Emmerich.
I can't believe she said that. I don't know, though. Is it true?
Of course not, Your Majesty. The Daggerfall Covenant needs you.
That's a relief, I suppose. There's some part of me that wants to stay here, but I'd have regrets for all eternity, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm in the fortunate position of having a choice, I think I prefer you take me back.
Of course. I'll take your soul back. Come. Keeper?
Were it truly your time, I might invite you to remain here in the far shores. You have earned the right to be here. It is not your time, though, so you must go. Take your liege back, restore him, and then you must all leave the Hall of Heroes.
I understand. Return us to the Hall of Heroes, Keeper.
My cousin. My king. I'm sorry we failed you.
Still dead.
Not anymore.
So do I just climb back in?
There you go. That's exactly it, Your Majesty.
Than I thought. That knife wound still smarts, but it's good to be alive.
Hi, King.
That was an experience I won't be forgetting anytime soon.
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty.
You went beyond the call of duty, but I think you went even beyond that. Of course, Septima was actually after you, wasn't she?
Yes. We're both lucky to have survived, Your Majesty.
I suppose so. Furthermore, I'm grateful now that Septima never returned my affections. Mara's mercy, that woman did not age well. She's irrelevant now, though, thanks to you. I suspect, however, that we can't afford to rest on our laurels just yet.
No, Your Majesty.
Truthfully, I think a few days' rest are well deserved on both our parts. Not at the seashore, mind you, but perhaps in Wayrest. Unfortunately, though, I am long overdue for an appointment. And as it happens, so are you.
A message, Your Majesty?
Vanus Galerion of the Mages Guild requests your assistance. Recent events have made it clear that Molag Bal has dark plans for our world. Vanus believes it is time to act. He seeks to take the battle to Cold Harbor.
Your Majesty, where is Vanus?
My agent Copper Doria is with him now, at the Daggerfall Mages Guild. I need you to go there, act as my eyes and ears, and speak on my behalf. Will you do this?
I would be honored, my king. So this, I think, was meant to be the last, the very last one. And there is one more set of adventures we need to do. I know, he's going to murder them all if they keep cheering him while he's feeling like that. There's one more set of adventures we need to do before we go there. So we need to find the alchemy shop and finish the adventures in Bangkorai. Yeah, see, we actually skipped 4 adventures. And then what we need to do is we need to do the main story quest for the actual game, which we'll find if we just zippity-doo-dah over here. The main quest, the Tharn Speaks. So I need to follow through from the Tharn Speaks before I go to Messages Across Tamriel. But first, we need to go and find Hallin's Burden. So let's find that on the map. There's a way shrine there. I'm going to recall to that. And we will kick that off next episode. We're so nearly at the end of the Covenant storyline, but we still have a long way to go. I'm so looking forward to this. But guys, on that note, as we stand once more in front of a city that we need to free from Septima Tharn, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.